May I have your lordship's leave to commence the proceedings?
Yes, please.
May I now request the Honorable the Chief Justice to address?
My esteemed sister and brother judges, learned Advocate General, learned Deputy Solicitor General, President and Secretary of the Bar Library Club, President and Secretary of the Bar Association, President and Secretary of the Incorporated Law Society, learned members of the bar. We have assembled here to pay homage to late Justice Shib Sadhan Sadhu, a former judge of the High Court at Calcutta, who has passed away on 12th of February 2023 at the age of 69 years. Justice Sadhu was born on 10th of April 1954. He had obtained BSc LLB degree from Bardhaman University. Justice Sadhu joined West Bengal Judicial Service as Munsif on 6th of December 1982. Thereafter, he had served in various capacities at different places as judicial officer. Justice Sadhu was elevated to the bench of this court on 1st October 2013. He had demitted office on 9th April 2016. Although I had no occasion to see Justice Sadhu as a judge of this court, but I have heard Justice Sadhu was patient and polite in his disposition, but firm in his judgment. He was not only a perfect judge, but an impeccable human being, bestowed with all the qualities of mind and heart. He served the cause of justice with full zeal and commitment. I understand that he had performed his duties with great ability and competence, with dignity, honor, and fair-mindedness. He always maintained good relationship with his colleagues on the bench as well as members of the bar. He was having a deep philanthropic bent of mind. He devoted a considerable part of his time for social service. The contributions made by him on the judicial side as well as administrative side will always be remembered. On behalf of my colleagues, the officers and staff of the High Court at Calcutta, and on my own behalf, I place on record our heartfelt condolences to the members of the bereaved family and wish them strength to bear this irreparable loss. May God bestow peace to the departed soul.
May I request the learned Advocate General to address?
Honorable the Chief Justice, honorable judges, the High Court administration, the learned Additional and Deputy Solicitor General of India, the Secretary of the Bar Library Club, the President and Secretary of the Bar Association, and the President and Secretary of the Incorporated Law Society and members of the bar. We are here today to mourn the demise of Justice Sadhu. I had both the pleasure and privilege to appear before Justice Sadhu on numerous occasions. First, when he sat in the division bench with Justice Girish Chandra Gupta, and later with Justice Jyotirmoy Bhattacharya. My occasional forays into the criminal jurisdiction were also before Justice Sadhu when he used to sit singly, taking up criminal revision matters. He was if I may use the expression, a searching and probing judge who put several questions which quite often embarrass the lawyers. But his sense of humor would lighten the atmosphere in the courtroom. Justice Sadhu enjoyed a cordial relationship with the bar during his short tenure as a judge of this honorable court. He will be remembered fondly by members of the bar. He featured as an eminent alumni of the Burdwan University. I take this opportunity to extend heartfelt condolences on behalf of the bar and myself to his near and dear ones. May his soul rest in peace.
May I request the learned Advocate General to address? May I request the learned Deputy Solicitor General to address?
I'll go there. My Lord, the Honorable Chief Justice, the Honorable Judges of this Honorable Court, the Learned Advocate General, the Learned Additional Solicitor General, my brother, Learned Deputy Solicitor General, the President and Secretary of the Bar Association, the President and Secretary of the Bar Library Club, the President and Secretary of the Incorporated Law Society, members of the Registry, brothers and sister advocates, ladies and gentlemen. We have assembled here this afternoon to mourn the sad demise of late Justice Shib Sadhan Sadhu, a former judge of this Honorable Court. Late Justice Sadhu stood first in West Bengal Civil Service Judicial Examination held in 1981 and joined as probationary Munsif of Bardhaman on 16th of December 1982. He was promoted to the Higher Judicial Service in January 2002 and was posted as Additional District and Session Judge, Fast Track Court 1, Krishnanagar. Thereafter, he served as a learned district and session judge in various courts of West Bengal. He became an additional Honorable Court and took oath on 1st October 2013 and retired in 2016 respectively. Justice Sadhu left for his heavenly abode on 12th February 2023. Justice Sadhu had in him all the qualities of being a good judge: the ability, experience, patience, calmness, and courtesy. The judicial journey undertaken by Justice Sadhu was adorable. He was a man of simple living and high thinking. I can say with certainty that this truth was amply reflected in the judicial work of Justice Sadhu. His Lordship's service to this Honorable Court and to the district and subordinate judiciary was exemplary. I have had the opportunity of appearing before Justice Sadhu, and I always found him genuinely appreciative of the efforts made by advocates to assist him in the task of adjudicating matters and issues. He was friendly to everybody and enjoyed a good reputation with the bar. I pay my respectful homage to the departed soul. I pray to God to give strength and courage to his family members. Om Shanti. Thank you.
May I request the Secretary of the Bar Library Club to address?
My Lord, the Honorable Chief Justice, my Lord, the Honorable Judges, Learned Advocate General, Learned Deputy Solicitor General, President and Secretary of the Bar Association, President and Secretary of the Incorporated Law Society, members of the Registry, my dear friends. We have assembled here to mourn the sad demise of Justice Retired Shib Sadhan Sadhu, who adorned the bench of this Honorable Court during the period October 2013 till 2016. During his tenure, apart from being a part of the division bench, dealing with several important matters, he also presided over single bench and dealt with matters pertaining to the criminal revisional jurisdiction, the civil revisional jurisdiction, and hearing of second appeals. He was a patient listener and, more importantly, very relief-minded. As far as I remember, he was not too much concerned about technical objections raised by either party, but was more concerned with rendering substantive justice. He was very fond of the juniors, and I, being relatively junior during that point of time, I recall that none of the juniors were really hesitant to appear before his lordship, even when the learned senior counsel were not there. We will remember him for his soft and calm attitude towards the members of the bar and for rendering justice with a humane approach. I, on behalf of the members of the Bar Library Club, offer my sincere condolence to the members of the bereaved family. May his soul rest in peace.
May I request the Secretary of the Bar Association to address?
Honorable the Chief Justice, Honorable Judges of the Court, Advocate General, Mr. Trivedi, respected President and Secretary of the other two wings of the bar, members of registry. Today we are assembled here to mourn the sad demise of Shib Sadhan Sadhu, who was a judge of our court. His tenure was only for 2 years and 7 months. Much has been said about Justice Sadhu by my earlier speakers. One thing I must say about Justice Sadhu is that he is very, not only fond of juniors, but he is very relief-minded judge. I distinctly remember when he taken up the criminal revision matters. At the time of rising of the court, if anyone go and mention any matter, he used to take up and at least some relief he want to try to give to the juniors. So we remembering him for his work that he has been done for the High Court. I, on behalf of Bar Association, convey our sincere condolences and deep sympathy to the members of the bereaved family. May his soul rest in eternal peace. Om Shanti.
May I now request the President of the Incorporated Law Society to address?
My Lord the Chief Justice, the Honorable Judges of this court, Learned Advocate General of the State of West Bengal, Deputy Solicitor General, the Secretaries of the two bars, the members of the registry, and all present in the court. On behalf of Incorporated Law Society and its members, I humbly adopt whatever has fallen from your lordship and from my previous speakers. On behalf of the society, my society, I also convey my deepest condolences to the bereaved family. May the departed soul rest in eternal peace.
All are now requested to kindly stand up to observe 1 minute silence as a mark of respect to the departed soul.
As a mark of respect to the departed soul, the court is adjourned for rest of the day.